Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Okay, so I am listening to Mel Robbins' brand new book on Audible. I cannot remember. I think it's Unclutter Your Life, something like that. I cannot remember what it's called, but I am going to post about it afterwards because I was even hesitant. First off, I love Mel Robbins, like love everything she says. I eat up, but I wasn't sure whether this book was for me. Like, I wasn't sure if the message in it was for me. I was like, well, I'm not really struggling with like these kinds of clutter and challenges in my life so much. So I kind of have, it's been sitting in my account and I just was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try listening to a bit. Oh my gosh. She basically goes through coaching sessions with, different people and talks about different areas in their life that they're struggling with. I can honestly tell you that I am taking something, a little lesson, a little tip, huge self-discovery from every single one of her coaching sessions right now. And there's just so many revelations that when you really look inward at yourself and you kind of like look at somebody else's story and the learnings that they're getting from that story, and you ask yourself, like, what lessons can I take from these and how can I learn and grow? And just so I highly recommend this book. I probably will jump on and talk about the biggest lessons of the book later as well. But her last coaching session, she was talking to a self-proclaimed perfectionist. And this is actually something that I'm going through with my middle son right now. He's very young and experiencing anxiety because of perfectionism, and I can see myself hugely in there, and it's kind of like we screw our kids up, right? But then she started talking about the growth versus fixed mindset. And this is something that I've heard a lot about kind of in the background in terms of business. And it just really got me thinking. And I think, so first off, what the growth versus fixed mindset is that a fixed mindset, you kind of believe you are who you are. So when you were young, you were told you were smart and you just believe that you are smart. So all through life, you go through life thinking that you're smart, or you were an athlete. So you go through life associating your life with you're an athlete, you're dumb, you're messy, you're whatever. You believe you are who you are. And then a growth mindset, and guys, trust me, read this book. And I believe there's another book that I'm going to read afterwards called Mindset, and I will tell you about that one too. The talks goes far more into depth of this and doesn't butcher it in the same way that I am. And then the growth mindset is that you believe that you can make mistakes and you can grow from them and you can change and you can learn new things. And like when I say that, I know you're all thinking, well, obviously, like we all have a growth mindset, like I believe. But really, really ask yourself, when you fail at something, what is your reaction? Is your reaction to think like maybe this just isn't for you? Is your reaction to think like, oh, maybe this isn't my forte, maybe this doesn't blend well with my talents, maybe I'm just not smart enough, maybe I'm just not like organized enough, maybe I'm just not a go-getter. Like, ask yourself, when you fail at something, what is your reaction? Because for a perfectionist, you're not really taught. This is what her point was, when kids are perfectionists from a young age and they're told they're smart, they're not actually taught how to fail. And the thing is, in life, you actually, like, there's so much value in learning how to fail. And when I started thinking about this in terms of network marketing, I look at so many women start these businesses and then it doesn't go the way that they were anticipating. They don't get a lot of support from their friends and family. They don't make the sales that they thought they would make at work. They just don't do as well as no one showed up to their launch party. And they fail in little tiny ways. And sure, they've seen some success in it, but it gets them off their track and it gets them off what they thought they were going to do with their business initially. Now, the ones that succeed in business are the ones that stand back up and try something else. The ones that learn something and then try again. But there's so many that stop there, that don't go for the next level, that don't do the next thing, because they take that one small failure as a sign that this isn't for them. But the truth is, in network marketing, of course you're going to fail a little bit. Of course there's going to be moments where you need to learn about the business a little bit more, where you need to try things, where you need to like put yourself out on a limb and it might not turn out the way that you thought it was going to. Of course, that is going to be part of your journey. But the truth is, in network marketing, absolutely no one will fail if they keep at it. And that is the honest to goodness truth. If you start something and you keep at it and you just learn little by little, step by step, and Mel Robbins' saying is brick by brick and it will stick, which is like honestly life altering for me. You will get there. You will see success. You just have to not be afraid of the small failures and look at them as learning lessons along the way. And that is what having a growth mindset is all about. A growth mindset is understanding that failure is a part of life, is a part of journey, is a part of learning. And that it's actually going to make you better along the way and stronger and smarter and wherever it is that you're going to go. But in network marketing, like, guys, we were not born knowing how to sell online or how to promote or do all those things. So of course you're going to learn. And of course there's going to be like little mistakes and little hiccups. I just would love to see I want to see more women not let them take that off their path. I want to see more women push past those little mistakes and those little challenges and those little failures and take it to the next level. Take the lesson that they learned and try again, because there is success in the trying again, but there is only failure if you allow it to stop you and like take you away. So anyways, that is just my little message for this morning. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic weekend so far. It's gloomy here and I just got to my destination. That's why I'm sitting in my car sending this message to you. But I was listening to this book in my car and I absolutely had to share because I'm loving every second of it. So I highly, highly recommend it. I'll talk to you soon.